Greetings everyone, Arcimedes here, and welcome back to another Brick the Lego video. Today, we're going to be taking a look at my latest my own creation, which is themed off of my favorite video game of all time, Minecraft. This month, I decided to design two figures from Minecraft. A 1 to 1/2 scale size figure of Steve, the player, and an Enderman, one of the villains. So, let's take a look, shall we? Ta-da! On your right, you have a Minecraftian Enderman, with long arms, long legs, and a grass block it's just stolen. And on your left, we have Steve, with smiling face, blocky body, untucked shirt, and his signature diamond pickaxe. I designed these models to be to scale of a block, a Lego block, that was 8 by 8 by 8 studs. That would represent one block in Minecraft. If you do the math, that means that these figures are 1 to 1/2 scale. Every 2 pixels on an ordinary Minecraft block would be equal to 1 stud. Does that make sense? I decided to design these models because upon looking on the internet, I found a lot of 1 to 1 scale, or 1 to 2 scale, figures of Steve. So, in other words, they would be really big. A 2 by 2 block was considered to be 1 pixel in some of them. They were awesome. I loved the way they looked. But they were kind of bulky. And I wanted something that I could fit on my desk as a little memento for all my Minecraft playing. I started out by designing the Enderman, because I thought he would be fairly simpler to design. I went online and found a picture of the Minecraft Enderman, and with a magnifying glass, well, the zoom button on the computer, I managed to count how many pixels his arms and legs were. And then I found a bunch of black 1x1s and stacked them so they were the correct scale length. After I had the arms and legs, I quickly built the torso and then worked on the head. If you look closely, you notice that the head is not completely square or cubular, unlike the traditional Minecraftian Enderman. However, I still think it looks pretty good, especially from a distance. I then substituted in 2 purple eyes, and was completed. It was a fairly simple model to make, but I have to admit, I like it, and it's kind of fun to sit on my desk next to my computer. Steve was a little trickier. I wanted to do the traditional Steve with jeans and turquoise shirt, but I frankly don't have any turquoise Lego bricks, and so I had to substitute for the green. I finally decided to do the green and gray stripes, because I just thought it looked a little better, and it kind of made his chest look a little less flat, especially since he's standing on a grass-green block. If you look closely, you can see that his arms move, and I've attached joints to them so they can move at the elbow as well, and his head can turn left and right. The body was fairly simple, but the head, just like the Enderman, was much trickier, since I had to fit in a whole bunch of different pieces and a whole bunch of different parts of the expression, all into one very small 4x4x4 stud space. In the end, I made the head into this hollow shape and made the face out of sideways placed plates and bricks, as you can see here, which would slide into the cavity and makes Steve's face. I didn't attach it in with any particular bricks or clips. I just simply used the frame of the head to hold it into place, and it actually does it very well. It won't fall out. I really enjoyed using this sideways building feature, and I hope to use it more in the future. It worked really great to make those small little details. But my model just didn't seem complete like this. Although Steve is a miner, since I built the Enderman, I figured he needed a chance to protect himself. And so, I decided to design him a set of armor. I wanted the armor to be game accurate, so I dug up all the gray plates I could find, and then began designing it. I decided to use a bunch of these sideways building plates, which I interspersed with throughout the model, to create the different panels of the armor. I also wanted the armor to be fairly easy to put on and take off. The helmet is especially simple since you can just slide it right onto Steve's skin, but the rest of it requires a very little bit of disassembly and reassembly. I designed the armor in panels. As you can see, out of the smooth gray plates, everything is attached on by means of sideways builders. For example, I used a lot of these smooth plate sideways builders, these and their rotated cousins that look like this, to create the general frame for the armor, and to hold, for example, these arm plates in place. The legs and feet were designed in a similar modular way, using those sideways building pieces and plates. One thing I added to the legs was, since I had this nice pair of iron pants, I was able to hide a joint to make Steve's legs walk back and forth. I couldn't do this in the original model just because it looked really lame to have this crossover technique element in the center here, and it just didn't fit the model well. However, with the armor able to cover it, I was able to attach this. So thus, I was able to put Steve into a lot more warrior-like, action-filled poses in his armor. Here is Steve in a full set of iron armor, complete with the traditional Minecraftian diamond sword. I've gotta say, as someone who plays Minecraft a lot, and on servers, has seen this very character many a time, I think it looks pretty close to the actual character. And the armor looks pretty realistic, too. I didn't have a particular trouble designing these two models, with the possible exception of the heads. However, I really had a lot of fun building them, and in this scale, too. Plus, I think they're fun to look at on my desk. However, I designed these two models for another two reasons. First being, I have them here to introduce my expedition into the world of Minecraft. I will be posting some Minecraft Let's Plays, as along with some other games on my channel, and if you'd like, please check them out. I also have another reason for designing these models. I wanted to make models that you, my viewers, could build as well. I thought that these were kind of a fun thing to have on my desk, and so I wanted to design them so that you, fellow fans of Minecraft or Legos, might be able to display them as well. Thus, I built them out of a fairly simple set of pieces that someone with a moderate-sized Lego collection should be able to build fairly easily. Click on the link in the description to find a video explaining how to design both of them, including parts lists and ways to redesign Steve with your own avatar in Minecraft. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you liked this video and my Minecraftian models. I hope that they were interesting, fun, or at least that this video entertained you for a little while. If you did in fact like this video and my models, please comment, rate, or subscribe. If you didn't like this video or my models, still, please comment and rate. And if you really want, still, please subscribe too. The point is, I want to hear what you have to say would make my channel and my models different and better. Also, if you want to learn how to build them, as before, click on the links in the description. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I bid you all farewell. My name is Arcimedes36, and I'll see you next Sunday.